Let's start our lesson today on Pupils Book, page 111, A dictionary work, phrasal verb. What does the word phrasal verb mean? Phrasal verb mean a verb plus a preposition or an adverb. Let's see some examples on phrasal verbs. Go, back. Verb plus preposition. Go by, the same. Go out, go ahead. Right back, right in, right off. So these are examples on phrasal verbs. Let's see the meaning of these phrasal verbs in English. And these are very important phrasal verbs, and these are very common phrasal verbs in English, and they use them a lot in their daily life. Go back, to return. Go by, to pass time or space. Add here to pass time or space. Let's see an example on this phrasal verb. Last week went by so quickly. Last week went by so quickly. Or another example, we can say January went by so fast. So, or I can say I went by Suha, for example. Okay, let's continue. Go ahead, to continue to do something. Go out, to leave. Write back, to reply to someone's letters. Write in, to express an opinion. Write off, to eliminate. And of course, you can find many meanings or other meanings on the internet, or if you use your dictionary, you'll find other meanings. Let's continue with the spelling. So we're done with the dictionary work here, and we're moving to the spelling. We have very simple spelling rules today, which is the silent U. When letter U can be silent, some words have silent U, like guitar, guilty, guide, disguise, and tongue. And remember, we said some words. And some words, the U, if it comes after Q, it makes it sound like the letter W again. But if U comes after Q, it makes it sound like the letter W. Examples, and very common example, quickly. Quickly, it sounds like W letter. Quickly. Quarrel. W. So, two main things today: phrasal verb, spelling. Phrasal verb, verb preposition, go back, go by, etc. Spelling, we have silent U. Silent U. Examples: guitar, guilty, guide. And if and sometimes it sounds like W. So how to recognize that this U is silent and that U is or sounds like W? We can't recognize, but by practice, by time, we will recognize so quickly. Or if I use the dictionary, I can recognize it. Or the translator, for example. Yes. Now, let's see the book. No. Okay. So, a dictionary work, phrasal verb. So here again, as you see, it consists of a root verb root, verb, go, put, said, etc. And or plus, adverb or preposition. And they give us here examples. And the main example here is go. And go plus preposition or adverbs has many or a lot of meanings. And only in this exercise, I want you to know the meanings of these words. Go back, go by, go ahead, go out. And the meaning of these words, they are written on the previous paper. And you have also to know these meanings here, these phrasal verbs: right back, right in, right off. We said they are very common, they are used in their daily life language. Let's see now the spelling. You. Spelling, you, silent U. Some words in English have a silent U. Your audience will know if you are vague. Don't guess. Notice this U here is silent, and guess also has a silent U. Match each word with the correct definition. Long, soft piece of flesh in the mouth. Oh, I didn't read the words. Guitar, guilty, guide, disguise, and tongue. Long, soft piece of flesh in the mouth. So it is tongue, number 1. You do it on your book. Not innocent. It is guilty. Something that someone wears so they will not be recognized. Disguise. A stringed musical instrument. Guitar, it's number 4. To show someone where to go by going with them. It is number 5. So the answer is 4. The answer is, yes, 4, 2, 5, 3, 1. Or you can write the word here. So let's read them again. Guitar, guilty, guide, disguise, tongue. The U is silent. Now, let's move to the workbook. Before we move to the workbook, let's see the suffix dum. I only want the suffix dum from this exercise. A few nouns in English end in dum, D-O-M. Although you have been given the freedom to choose your own topic, think very carefully. Complete these words, check their meanings. Boor, dumb. Wisdom, kingdom. You have to check their meaning. Now let's see the workbook. Oh, where's the workbook? Yes. So here, as you see, we have a dictionary work again. Write each phrasal verb from the box next to the correct definition. Use a dictionary to help you. Take care of, pass out, break free, see to, call on, find out. So again, these are phrasal verb. We said phrasal verb is a verb plus a preposition or an adverb. Okay, let's see the answer now. Discover, to find out. Deal with, see to. Visit, call on. Escape, break free. Look after, take care of. Faint, pass out. So these are other examples on phrasal verbs. And here you have to write, you have to choose 3 of these phrasal verb and write your own sentences. I will send it as homework. Let's see the spelling here. The letter U is silent in a few English words, and you continue the note. You write this note. Example, guitar guilty. But when it follows the letter Q, it makes sound like the letter W. This will help you to quickly organize the final text. You see here, again, quickly. Q, and it comes after Q, letter U, so it sounds like W. Quickly. Write the Q words next to the correct definition. Use a dictionary. Let's see the words and read Q. So you see this word, how do we pronounce it? As the letter Q. But actually this U here after the Q doesn't sound as W. Query, quadrant, quibble, quadrant, query, quibble, quadruped. So these words are very new and they are very strange. Let's do number 1. Argue or complain about things that are not important. So arguing or complaining about things that are not important, we said quibble. A line of people waiting for something, line of people, queue. 3. A quarter of a circle, quadrant. Any animal that walks on 4 legs, query. A place where a stone is dug out of the ground, quadruped. So these words, what to do with them? You have to know the Arabic meaning. You have to check the Arabic meaning, use the dictionary, and also you have to know the spelling of the word. You have to know the spelling of the word. You have to know the sound of the Q. This is number 1. Okay, now let's move to question 2. Complete the sentences with silent U. With silent U words. 1. If someone comes to stay with you, they are a guest in your house. When you write dialogues in your stories, you need to use speech marks. Someone who builds houses is a builder. I guess the answer correctly. Or you can say, I guessed. We have read a guide about the Grand Palace at Bangkok. So the answer is guessed, dialogues, builder, and guess, guide. So what to do with these words? You have to know the spelling, the meaning, and you have to know that this U is silent. Guest has a silent U. Dialogues has a silent U. Build, silent U. Guess, guide have silent U. Again, so today we talked about phrasal verb. We took many examples. Go by, go out. You have to know the meaning of those phrasal verbs. And second important thing, we talked about spelling, U, silent U, and U after the Q sounds like W. And Also, we talked about the suffix dum.